Hey everyone, welcome back to Aligned Souls Tarot. I'm Lindsay. Sorry guys that I haven't done your reading in a while. Things have been crazy at home with work and school and all that kind of cool stuff. But we're here today. We're going to be doing the next 3 to 5 days. So whenever you get this reading, trust that what's in it is meant for you. It is a general read, so just make sure that you don't try to fit stuff in that doesn't necessarily resonate. If nothing in the reading resonates, then come back like in a week or two and try it again. Hopefully it'll resonate at that time. Like I said, for most of you, when you watch this video, it'll more than likely resonate. Thanks to divine timing, right? So we have a new deck. It's the Moonology manifestation deck. So it's not your typical Moonology deck that you see on other channels. It is about manifestation, and it gives you like affirmations and that kind of cool stuff. So we'll do that one later. We'll get to that one later. Guys, check the description box. I'm not really going to go through everything that's in the description box. There's a lot of stuff down there. So just make sure you check it out after the reading. I am still doing the 100 subscribers thing. So if you're new to the channel, what I mean when I say that is when I get to 100 subscribers, every reading that I do, I will be doing some sort of a giveaway. And it won't be just tarot items. It'll be things for healing physically, mentally, emotionally, because that is the Lindsey Alexis brand. It's coaching and it's healing all aspects. So I have the healing lifestyle. I actually just started another business, guys, called the Organized Lifestyle. It's about organizing your life, the stuff in your life, time management, meal planning, that kind of stuff. But it's more of a local business for now. So, but you guys can check all that information out in the description box. If you guys want to donate to the channel or see more variety in the cards, all that's in the description box. Extendeds are in the description box as well. There won't be one for this read though, because I am going kind of in depth with these. So, alright, I think we're good on shuffling with those. It feels like we're done. Also know that I'm not doing like specifically relationships for these reads, so whatever comes out will come out and we'll read it as such. It could be finances, could be career, it could be family, anything, but most of them have been relationship based. So let's go ahead and get started, Scorpio. For those of you who don't know, Scorpio is my rising, so I'm kind of curious to see what comes out. Okay, that one definitely wants to come out. So far, as I was shuffling, let's see, this one wants to come out. Get that one in. As I was shuffling, I saw the King of Swords, the Emperor, and the Lovers. Alright, for those of you who are like, what is she doing? Okay, definite confusion with that card, which makes sense for what it is. I learned from a different tarot reader or I saw her do it actually. She spins her cards like that, or she throws her cards to determine if she needs to read it reverse or right side up. If they come out sideways and I do that and they continue to come out sideways like that one did, then I just read it as such, where you can't, like, whatever it's about is an indecision. See how that one, like, turns? Okay. So we're going to keep these two sideways and we'll read them as we go, as we get further. I feel like I might be one of the only tarot readers who reads stuff sideways. I don't know. Did I mention this was the next 3 to 5 days? I feel like I did. But I'm not I'm not 100% sure I did, so. I mean, it says it in the title. I guess I didn't need to mention that then. Okay, guys. Let's see. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. The Lovers came out again for you guys. Okay. I definitely feel like you guys are waiting on something. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get the full scope here before I go on with what I was about to say. Okay, so I feel like you guys you're torn between following your heart or releasing somebody, and I feel like you are torn between those two things because you are not receiving the communication or the actions that you were before. Now, this could be career for some of you. This could be a family tie, I feel, just for like a small portion of you, and then for the rest of you it could be relationship wise. So mostly career relation is what I'm feeling. But there was some sort of there was something that was supposed to happen, and I feel like you were waiting on it, and I feel like you were excited about it, you're ready to give your all to it, and it never came through. There was no follow through. It kind of knocked you off your feet a little bit, kind of set you back, okay? Kind of did like a 2-step back sort of thing. And I feel like you're trying to put off to the world that you're not hurt by it, but you actually are hurt by it. But it's like, I don't know how to deal with those feelings, so I'd rather pretend that they don't exist than to deal with it. So you're kind of like turning your back against your feelings because, like I said, you kind of just don't want to deal with it, but you're portraying to everybody that it didn't hurt you as much as it did. You have a lot of stuff under the surface with whatever this was. Like I said, it could be a relationship or it could have been a career offer. But you're trying to figure out how to get back in the game. That's what they said, get back in the game. You're trying to figure out how to get that passion back. You're trying to figure out how to move forward, how to take those next steps. And I feel like I feel really torn, okay, as I say these things. So I feel like you're unsure if you should take yourself out of society, like do hermit modes kinds of things, and kind of regroup, rethink, reevaluate, all those kinds of stuff within your own space. And they're saying if you do that, you're afraid that people are going to question why you're doing that, and then you have to explain the whole story, and you kind of don't want to do that. Or you remain social and out like everything is fine and try to figure it out in the background, or just put it on a back burner until you figured it out. That sounds really hyper confusing, but I feel like you guys know what I'm talking about as I say that. Let's see, we have Knight of Wands in reverse, Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I definitely feel like I said, it could be finances because you do have the Ten of Pentacles here, but it could be a relationship because you do have the Lovers here. the reason why I say there's an indecision is because you have this Page of Wands in the upright here, but then you have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so it's like she's throwing like caution to the wind about what this passion is. But then at the same time, with the Knight in reverse, it's like there's no movement towards it. So that's why I kind of get this kind of torn energy. I also get this torn energy between the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands here. There's a lack of confidence and this like hiding of your emotions, and you're making the decision, you know, do I try to regain my confidence back, which would be here, or, you know, do I stay stuck in my head and try to figure things out? Like there's definitely this trying to balance this out sort of thing. With these three cards here, though, with the Magician, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands in reverse, this is kind of like putting your guard down and working on that manifestation towards growing like finances or growing this family sort of end-all be-all kind of situation. But you have to get back in the game, right? This is where this card is coming from. But I think you're trying to figure out, where do I find that strength? Right? Where do I find that inner strength to get this to happen? So let's get some clarification cards out really quick. Okay, that's kind of weird. I'll tell you in a second what feels weird. Okay. So as I was grabbing this deck, they said they only wanted like half of the clarification to be from this deck, which is, that's really weird. I've never gotten that feeling before. So we'll see. We'll go, I guess, to the Queen of Cups. See how that works. I like these cards when I spin them better because they spin so well on the table, but it keeps coming up sideways. So there could be, see, look, sideways again. There could be some trust issues when it comes to divine timing. I feel like you might want to control the situation more than what you're being asked to or should. Okay, I feel like, sorry guys. If this is a relationship, I should have taken that, darn it, oh well. If this is a relationship, all right, one more time just to make sure. You do have the Queen of Wands here and the King of Wands. So it could be about you and your partner, and there is either a soulmate or a twin flame between you guys. There is definitely a divine connection between the two of you. I apologize because I'm not going to spin this card here forever, I promise. I just wanted to double make sure that that was for that. You're definitely being asked to surrender and to get back into your own power, to have your own confidence, and then that's when this other offer will start to come. There's something else in the works for you guys, whether it be relationship wise or whether it be finances. There's a God's rejection is God's protection. Okay, that's what I say all the time. So by this falling out the way that it did, you do have stuff coming in, but in order for this to come in order for this new offer to come in with divine timing here, you have to surrender, okay, and put your guard down. All of these three right here, the Death in reverse, what is that, the Nine of Wands and the Judgment card in reverse, all of them are in reverse, and it's about letting go. So the death in the upright is about you're moving forward. You've gone through that process of letting go. This is indicating that you need to let go. You need to let go and let go of this future that you had projected that you thought was to come. You need to let that vision go because that was not the right vision. And that was you trying to control the situation by projecting that imagery and really relying on that. But then you got butt hurt is what I promise you is what they're saying. But you got butt hurt by saying that was what it was going to be like, right? And then the universe was like, no, this is not. There was some reason that shifted that view and you didn't want to let go and you're still holding on to that. So they're asking you to let go of that view. Now, I apologize if some of you don't like the message that's coming through. It is kind of harsh, I will tell you that, but I'm telling you what I'm being told. So, and just what's coming through with the cards. You do have something good coming in, though. So where one door closes, another one opens. Like, we could use metaphors all day, but just because this didn't work out and just because you thought that it would, like I said, it doesn't mean that something is not coming in, because there is, but it's going to require you to surrender, put down your guard, let universe do its thing, let divine timing take over. You will receive communication about this, and I feel like it's something else that you are passionate about. You don't see it coming, but it is coming, and it's just a matter of time. Like I said, I'm getting a lot of work-related stuff in here. You will be equally as passionate about it as this other thing. Now, if this deals with a person and this is a relationship that is going on between you and somebody else, then I feel like whoever this person is or was that didn't come through, they just needed a timeout. They needed a timeout, and I feel like you needed a timeout, and you needed a timeout because you needed to get your stuff right. Whether that is financially, emotionally, mentally, physically, whatever the case is, you will know, and you'll know how to apply that to your situation. But you needed to get your stuff right. I'm getting for a majority of you, it's spiritually or emotionally, because there are things of the past that you have to let go of that you are still holding on to. And you need to surrender to that. I'm also getting the solar plexus chakra is coming in really strong for me for some reason when I tell you that. So work on that kind of stuff, inner childhood things, but definitely put down your guard and work on yourself. Get some more clarification for the rest of these cards here. Like I said, it was weird why they had me split this like this. Yeah, see, you get another King of Wands out on the board, guys. Maybe that's probably why, too. 5 of Cups, King of Wands. I'll just make sure that that's how that needs to be. Okay, and Page of Swords. Yep, in the same. So, you have the Ace of Swords up here in reverse and the Page of Swords here in the reverse. So, there's something that's not being communicated regarding this situation. It's weird, my crystal fell. Yeah, so there's some sort of communication that's not being thought of or spoken about, that is not incoming when it comes to situation. Like I said, I feel like you're going to be not necessarily blindsided by it, but it's something that you don't know exists that is going to come in. As far as the Lovers card goes, you do have somebody, it's a previous energy for sure, and they see the opportunity that might have been missed. But like I said, if it is relationship wise, it's because they had healing to do and you had healing to do, and now that is on its way to completion, they're noticing a new you, is what they're saying to me right now, a new you. And I just feel like if it is relationship wise, it's somebody that you don't see coming. It's somebody from your past that you haven't really thought twice about. And they're saying be cautious about saying that because of what we mentioned earlier about how you thought that this was somebody you could see a future with. Okay, I got it. So this may not have been recently, like within the past 1 to 3 months. This was something further out with somebody that you had hopes for a future for. I'm getting that you were confident with them, you were happy with them, things were going great, and then something fell through and the relationship fell through. You have moved forward with that. You still hold on to it consciously or subconsciously. Therefore, you've noticed like this person has no contact with you, and the fact that they're going to come back in is going to be a shocker to you because you thought you were forever going to be hurt by this situation and that they had moved on to something different. Well, that relationship has fallen through. If it was a relationship that they went to, it could have been something else that they wanted to be committed to. Could have been work, could have been family, whatever the case may be. Could have been addictions. But that's done with. Whatever that was that they went towards when they went away from you, that is finished with. Now, it's your choice, and you will know the answers through your own intuition on how to handle the situation as it comes back in. But you do have something coming back in. Going back to the career thing, this could definitely be a boss that says, man, I should have given Scorpio this opportunity. They would have done a better job at it, and then they're going to come back in. But they're trying to decide in either case, how do they communicate the fact that they were wrong, and now they want you for XYZ reasons. Okay? Got some more clarity on that. Yeah. Okay, so King of Swords just came out. And the Four of Swords again in the reverse. So there's definitely some healing that had to be done, that this ending that they are coming out of, to allow this communication to unfold. You got some heart chakra here, crown chakra here as well. Like I said, over here I'm getting mostly the solar plexus. And again, Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, just like it kind of was here. Allowing this to unfold as it should. There's an ending of a cycle happening. Like I said, oh, you have the Emperor here too. He came out earlier. Yeah. So you have this Ace of Coins underneath the Magician. It's going to require this person to get out of their ego, or for you even to get out of your ego in order to see the opportunity that is coming in. But you have to do some internal work, like I said, for that passion to come back in. But there is a completion in divine timing that is going to happen, that is going to allow all of this to fall into place as it should. Okay, we're going to get some wisdom of the oracle cards, then we'll do some manifestation cards. And for those of you that feel like this is a relationship based read for you, I will get some messages from your person, from cards that I have personally made myself. And that's how we will close the reading. Guys, remember again, this is within the next 3 to 5 days. So up till a week from now, this communication could come in. Okay, so you have No Place Like Home in the reverse and the Soulmates in the reverse, as long as the Imagine card in the upright at the bottom of the deck. I'm not going to read this card because it is at the bottom, but I will tell you it's about manifestation, which we've already discussed. I do read these ones from the book just because there's a lot of messages per card. And we'll start with No Place Like Home, which is number 50, which reduces to number 5, which is about transformation. Did I tell you it was a protection message? I don't remember if I did or not. It is a protection message because it's in the reverse. They both are. Says, there are times when what is familiar and known is not the best choice. I'm pretty sure that that's what has happened, right? Human beings are memory-driven creatures, and we all look for certainty for what we know, even if the qualities we seek in other people and in external conditions are expressed in unhealthy ways. Remember I told you guys were holding on to something that wasn't basically in your alignment. Avoid being too eager to find home. Choose something unfamiliar and trust that there you will find a new normal that supports your spirit. So remember I told you this is something that you're not gonna even think about coming in. Like you're not even gonna know that it's coming in because it's so like left field, right? And so basically that's what that's saying too right there, is it's something that's unfamiliar. Remember, if you do what you did, you'll get what you got. Do the opposite of what feels right, even if it's uncomfortable, because what feels right is really what feels familiar, and you will attract and be drawn to the very things you don't want anymore. This time will not be different unless you do something different. So remember I told you if this is a relationship that this situation had to be healed between you and your person externally, like away from each other. And now that that healing has taken place, things are different now. Same thing with the career aspect as well. Things have shifted, things have changed. Basically time has happened and things have shifted. You have soulmates here, number 41. Again, protection message. That also equals a 5. That is also transformation. The message says an important relationship brings you to your knees. This is the kind of soulmate who comes with a powerful gift. Your patterns and all your old stories that don't serve you that don't serve your well-being enter into this dynamic so you can heal them. This person is called to a sacred task to help you learn, even if it seems uncomfortable, sticky, or even inconceivable. The question is not why did he or she do this to me, but rather what is the gift in this? Look into the mirror. You will only be changed for the better. Basically, same storyline that I was just telling you guys. You know, there's change, there's internal healing that has had to happen. This looking into the mirror that it talks about, the reason why this didn't happen isn't because it is happening to you, it is happening for you, okay? There was some sort of healing that had to take place between what we first pulled and now what we're pulling now, okay? There's a lesson to be learned. And like I said, because that lesson has been learned or because things have been shown to you, what's coming in now is different. And it may be uncomfortable. That's the second time you got the word uncomfortable. All right, so we'll do one or two of these manifestation cards, like I said. These, we don't read in the reverse, but I will read from the book for you guys with this. Let me do one more shuffle. What I just saw was find a balance. Alright, so you guys have assess the situation, first quarter in Virgo. These are really pretty cards, so I'll show you guys what that looks like. Alright, assess the situation. Then you have new moon in Taurus, know your worth. And there's a lot of green in both of these cards. These are both earth signs, but the fact that you have green on these chakra cards here and here tell me definitely there's a heart chakra that needs some healing. So heart, sacral, and crown for sure. Sorry guys, my computer keeps like going to sleep, and I'm afraid it's going to cut the video off. So, first quarter moon in Virgo says, assess the situation, stop, breathe, and take stock. Perhaps you've taken on too much. Now is the time to be reliable and practical. Laziness is your enemy. Also, don't be too influenced by the crowd and what they're saying. Do you still want what you used to want and as much? If so, are you really doing what needs to be done to make your dreams real? Express how you feel, but do it without too much self-criticism or criticism of others. Make an honest inventory about where you could do more to manifest your dreams. So again, you guys are getting the whole manifestation thing with that message about change, right? And assessing if it's something that you really still want or not. Like I said to each of you, go into your intuition and you will know when this person or this opportunity comes back in, if it is something that you still really truly want, or if it has changed, if that change is something that you want, okay? The energies at play here are a mix of flirtatious and shy, inquiring and hesitant. You need to work them in your favor. This card asks you to be mentally flexible. Whatever challenges you face, your current situation is unlikely to be at a total impasse. Manifestation affirmation says, energies of the first quarter moon in Virgo, thank you for helping me towards clarity and confidence. This speaks of the throat chakra, the throat chakra, because it's about expressing your desires and being true to yourself. So that could be another indication. You guys really didn't have a lot of throat chakra things on the board, but for some of you that could resonate. Okay, lastly we have new moon in Taurus. New moon or full moon? New moon. New moon in Taurus, know your worth. You're on the right track, but you need to go steadily. Knowing that you're worthy of your desires is crucial here. Opportunities open up when you believe in yourself. Dig deep and move past negative comments from others. No matter what happened in the past, if you're aiming to manifest something for the good of everyone concerned, you can do it. Good self-esteem will also boost your manifesting powers. So love yourself more. Know your own worth, and others will too. Be true to your values. So again, Scorpio, we're talking about that going inward and healing sort of situation. Loving yourself more is always the answer, especially when things get uncomfortable. Says opportunities open up when you believe in yourself. Again, going back to this whole new opportunity coming in. Things of the past, that's really what I want to talk about was, remember I told you early on, I said you're probably, for some of you, you're probably pretending that everything's okay when it really hurt on the inside, but you're showing off to the world that everything's okay. So now if you go in and you're like, well, things really weren't okay, and now I'm like, staying in and trying to reevaluate myself, or, you're trying to do stuff in the background to do such things, and these people are going to come in and ask you or say things about you doing that, and you didn't want that whole drama to go with that. That's exactly what this card just said with about criticism from other people, or how let's see, dig deep, move past negative comments from others. No matter what happened in the past, if you're aiming to manifest something for the good of everyone concerned, you can do it. That's what I meant to say. Okay, so people are probably going to come in when they see you starting to withdraw and starting to heal yourself and that kind of stuff. But this is where you stand in your own power, okay? And loving yourself is how you stand in that power. Okay, Scorpio? So for those of you who this is a relationship for, I'm going to grab just a couple of these cards and we'll close the reading. And I hope for those of you who, it's not a relationship and you're exiting right now, that you do check out the description box, like, subscribe. Again, with the 100 subscribers giveaway thing that will happen, and I will see you guys next time. And then for those of you sticking around, let's see what your person has to say. This is their higher self communicating to you. Look at that. You are worth fighting for. So that totally aligns with the Know Your Worth card that we just drew. And I just love when tarot does that, when there's like confirmations across different decks about what was said. So this person, I will come knock at your door with a surprise. I need to see you. Again, I told you this person is coming out of the woodwork, and like I said, them themselves is going to be sort of a surprise to you. So that card could go either way. It could be that, like I said, they themselves are the surprise, or they actually do have a surprise for you. You are a queen. Will you let me be your king? Which is funny because we have the Queen of Wands here, and then we have those Kings of Wands right here. And again, that's just energy. It doesn't have to be male or female, so don't take it in the physical aspect. Take it in the energetic aspect. I will always love you truly, deeply, madly. We are one. You are my twin. I trust in this. And again, guys, I mentioned that early on as well, is you're definitely soulmates, if not twin flames, which is where that twin comment comes from. All right, we'll get one more. I feel like this person is like working up confidence to talk to you. I definitely am feeling in my chest this kind of like nervous energy, and with my throat I'm kind of feeling like it's like tightening a little bit, and that totally happens when people are like nervous to talk to somebody, right? So I definitely feel that for you guys from this person. Please do not give up on us. Have faith, surrender. I feel like they're telling me to go one more, guys. Sorry, these cards are so addicting too. All right, so get one more from your person, and we'll close the read. You guys could be dealing with a Taurus as well. They're kind of pushing that through with that new moon card. One more, please. Here we go. I'm trying to figure out a plan for this to work. I want on us. This one came up, and ironically it's at the bottom of the deck now, but this one did come up. I just didn't pull it. Said, I will see you soon. We will hold each other again. I will kiss you softly. Okay, Scorpio, so I hope that resonated. Like I said, if none of it does, then please come back in a week or two and check again. It'll probably resonate more then. So 3 to 5 days, you should be seeing something from your person, hopefully communication. Check the description box below, subscribe, share the videos out to friends and family so that they can watch and subscribe as well. And I will see you guys here next time. Thank you, Scorpio.